Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a random reading. Now we have a Cancer full moon coming up. I did a reading earlier and I think I said July 25th. It's actually the 22nd. There's a full moon in Cancer. You're going to likely start feeling this coming in the next week or so, usually 8 to 10 days before, so it starts to intensify. Okay, so we're going to look at that energy, what you can expect, those who are affected. Okay, the people who are affected the most, of course, are Cancers. Anybody else who is a water sign is often affected by this energy. Taurus as well is going to be affected by this. Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius will be likely affected the most, and I'll tell you why. So let's have a few cards here. And I will be clarifying these, seeing what all is going on. Cancer full moon energy. Ooh, goosebumps. I got them in the last reading too. Full moon, July 22nd. What is it you need to know as we move into this full moon? There we go. Yeah, so simplicity, keeping things simple, keeping things light. Okay, very nice. Else? Yeah, so protection. So it's also an energy of protecting, feeling a little bit like protecting your heart, protecting yourself. So keeping things kind of simple. Yeah, and I also see an adventuresome spirit, which I see as a Sagittarius energy. There's been a lot of Sag energy in the reading, so I feel a lot of Sagittarius, for some reason, are going to really be affected. Now, the simplicity is about keeping things light as a feather, okay? So I do feel there's this energy of things starting to flow. I see a bird. There's possibly some kind of communication. Doesn't mean it's from a Sagittarius, but it's an energy of an adventure, having that adventuresome spirit, but just kind of going with the flow. Definitely see a lot of communication. Now, this could mean a lot of different things. So I'm going to pull out a couple of cards. Tell me about this simplicity. Oops, that one wants to come out. Yeah, so I see Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups is someone who's often a little cautious. Yeah, definitely a Cancer energy. Could be some Scorpio and Pisces too. Water signs will be affected. But I really feel what's going to happen here is someone is keeping all their feelings to themselves. They're in protective mode. Okay, now they do have that adventuresome spirit. Okay, but what I feel is happening here is someone here is going to have to take off that mask. It's taking off the mask, but being cautious. Someone's being careful what they wish for. Somebody didn't get something they wanted in the past, probably because of this energy. Someone's going to take off that mask, I feel. Let's have a look at protection. This is someone who protects their heart. Okay, and they're always in that energy. It has to do with someone being kind. It's an energy of being kind, compassionate, self-nurturing, and self-care too, I feel. This is also an energy of sometimes a person who indulges. Okay, and they often keep their feeling, because they're keeping their feelings to themselves, they overindulge. Could be eating too much, drinking too much. So I do feel it is that self-care energy, but it's sometimes going overboard. But I feel with the strength here, it's that looking on the past with kindness, compassion. Okay, somebody's inner strength. This is a message for someone. You're stronger than you know. Okay, so there's something going on with that. Let's have a look at adventures. Why is this here, this adventure? Someone's ready. We have someone who's single. They're ready for a new adventure. This is someone that takes care of themselves. They have everything they need. This is someone who has everything but love, because they wear the mask. They hide their true feelings, and they often, it's pent-up energy. Yeah, there we have the Chariot. Cancer energy. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles. Taurus and Virgo will be affected. Could be some Capricorn energy as well, but earth signs are also going to be affected. Now, what I'm seeing is someone who focuses a lot on their money. They focus a lot on themselves here. Now, this is an energy of someone who tries to do everything they can to control their emotions. Okay, but this has to do with someone who's protecting everything they've worked for too. But it's a person who needs to focus more on their love life. Someone who needs to be, focus more on that emotional connection, because this is someone who often puts on the brakes because they're cautious. Okay, but I think someone's coming in and they're going to be cautious. And I do think they're in protective mode, protecting everything they worked for. But somebody here is definitely, there's definitely overall here a need for inner work, but you see the adventure. This is somebody here who I feel has had a situation that wasn't successful. Okay, this is somebody here, and now, so they've been overindulging, now they're cautious, playing it safe. But this is also an energy of kindness, compassion, forgiveness. Okay, so there's something very interesting about this energy. Now, this King of Pentacles, like I say, is somebody who focuses so much on their money, their work. They have everything they need, but love, they always put on the brakes. Yeah, someone is now looking at this, and they're looking at why they haven't had a lot of success in their love life. So I see Cancers being affected, the Taurus and the Virgo energy as well. Yeah, so it has to do with the Seven of Pentacles. See, investing. Someone's looking at what they've been invested in. They're hoping something pays off. But this is a person who doesn't invest emotionally. So some of these signs are going to be affected by this. It's going to push them into looking at why they focus so much on their money. They have everything they need, but they don't have love. So very interesting. See, they're going to look at why they're like this. And they know. I feel they're going to know. They're being pushed. This is someone being pushed. They're being guided. So let's have a look here. You might want to watch, I did a reading, a twin flame sort of energy. This is going to be a pretty heavy emotional full moon. It's fairly significant. It's going to affect everybody in some way. If you're dealing with anybody who has the signs I mentioned, they're the ones who are going to be affected the most. Oops, there's a card that shouldn't be there. So let's have a look. There we go. Trust the universe. This is someone having to trust, but someone has trust issues. They keep all their feelings to themselves. You see, someone here, like I say, there's this energy of kindness, compassion, forgiveness. This is someone who needs to forgive themselves, but also someone maybe wanting that. Now, trusting in the universe is about just going with the flow, trusting in the divine plan. Okay, there's always a plan, and it's somebody who's feeling guided. And then we have compassion. See, there it is. Somebody learn. This is about learning. This is what the full moon does. It's somebody here needs to learn to be more compassionate. They need to find that balance in their life and their relationships. They need to be more, and it could be someone who's needing some of that too. So you can look at it both ways, but it's an energy of being compassionate, being able to look at how another person feels. Someone's being guided to do this, to be more compassionate. Okay. Yeah. And then we have vulnerability. See, it's all about being vulnerable. This is the person who doesn't like being vulnerable, but you see this, someone's hopes and dreams, everything they could ever want. They need to release. This person needs to release something. They need to let go of the things that are holding them back. And that is the kindness, compassion. Yeah, this is like I say, it's also an energy of self-care. Somebody here taking the time to invest in themselves a little bit and some self-care, because once you do that, you can feel more compassionate with the people you're dealing with. So it has to do with someone, I feel, that's going to break free, because we have the Six of Wands energy under there with that adventure card. It's like the Six of Wands energy is what I feel. But I also see it's an energy of someone who pays attention to the signs and the signals, you see. They often put on the brakes. But the problem is this person isn't in touch with their emotional side enough. Okay? So I do sense someone reaching for the stars, their hopes and dreams, and they're going to let go. They're looking at why they work so much, why they're not, they may get into relationships, and they still focus on their money. They're not investing their time, their energy. So this is an energy where something never paid off for somebody. They never got something they wanted with that Nine of Cups because they aren't in touch with that emotional energy. So there's some emotional blockages or something there. That it's a person who doesn't like to be vulnerable. Okay, but once you do that, you have that sense of freedom, and that's what I feel it's trying to tell someone. You may be dealing with someone like this. It could give you a little bit more understanding of what they're dealing with. So let's have a look at the trust the universe energy. Why is this here? Trust in the divine plan. Yeah, see, someone suffered some emotional loss. They didn't get something they wanted. So this is often a person who becomes a little blocked and, there's been some sense of loss and longing. So, yeah, and it's somebody who's, this person is very aware. You may be very aware of this with this person. You may be aware of it. But what's happening is this person is being guided. Okay, it's their own self-awareness, being more aware of themselves, not being emotional enough. Someone's going through change and transformation. Yeah, so this is internal. It's like the death card. See, somebody's ego took a hit, the death of the ego. Someone needs to let go of their ego and pride. Someone's pride got the best of them. It's also a person who's very goal-oriented. They take great pride in their work, but they're not taking enough care in relationships. Whoever this person is, they have some Cancer in their chart. Or some Sag and Virgo and Taurus energy is what I'm seeing now. And even some Aquarius. There's some Aquarius energy here, the star. But that's this person is being guided to release all this energy so they can have love. Yeah, someone's going through this transformation. It's internal. Something ended with somebody and they have a sense of loss and longing. It's obviously a person who's been holding on to that. They haven't been able to let go. Yeah, so someone's seeing the truth. See, they're going within. They're aware. I feel like you're aware. I feel like you already know. If you don't, you're going to find out. They may come in and tell you, but this is this person. They're going in. They're seeing the truth about themselves. So someone's definitely going through something here. Now it doesn't have to be super intense. Okay, but I definitely feel this person is, see, they're resting and rejuvenating. This is somebody who needs, they're healing. This is someone going through a healing. And this could be someone you've been dealing with where they've reached out to you and you're like, oh, wow, this is great. And then all of a sudden they put on the brakes. They try so hard to control their emotions. And then when they feel like they're going to lose control of those emotions, they lose control of everything they've worked for, they start burying themselves in work. And, doing all the wrong things, self-indulgence, right? But it's definitely a person who's in that protective mode because of something that happened. Yeah, so I see material harvest. This is someone who has everything they could ever hope for. All their material needs are there. They have everything, but they don't have love. And I do feel this is a person who's longing for love, but something keeps happening with this person. They need to get in touch with their emotional side. So I'm going to pull out 3 more cards underneath here. Yeah, so this is very similar to the card. Yeah, this is something that's destined, something that's meant to be. So I feel someone here is looking at this situation. It's everything they could ever want. They have everything they need, but they don't have love. They're very materialistic. They have a lot of material things, but they don't have anyone to share it with. And this is the thing. They didn't really want to share. Okay? They don't want to share their feelings because then they connect with someone, then they have to share their material things. And this is what's keeping this person blocked. But you can see there's something is guiding this person. You see? They're guiding them, destiny, something that's meant to be. This is somebody here who really feels this is meant to be. Okay? But they have to go down this path. This is also someone with that star who realizes they kind of look at it and go, I'm just going to bury myself in work. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. But yet they're sitting in that energy. They have all this beautiful stuff around them, all these material things. They look good. They take care of themselves. But they don't have love. So I feel there's a couple people going to be guided together here, and I do see a powerful connection. This person is powerful. They're actually strong. I do see the Leo energy here, and there could be Leos affected. If you have Cancer someplace in your chart heavy, it'll affect you. But it has to do with this person's power. See, they have all this abundance. They have all the power. They have everything they need to manifest what it is they want. So there's something is destined. And I'm going to tell you, it's a situation where this person has gone through all of this to be ready to come towards you, because it has to do with love. This person wants love. And you can see it's the start of something new. So something here is meant to be. Okay? This person, there's this destiny here. Whew, I'm loving this. Let's have a look at the power. Yeah, you see, Eight of Pentacles, they focus on work. They're very powerful, very good at manifesting money. It makes them feel powerful. But the only problem is all this person does is work. The abundance keeps coming. With the eight, they keep doing that same thing. Lots of money coming in, but it's work, work, work. You see? So this is why I feel this is someone going through this. They know it too. Yeah, look at that. Yes, and this is that playful, youthful side, someone looking at their history, their childhood energy here. But you can see it has to do with, this could be someone reminiscing. Now, there could be a person here who's definitely longing for love. Someone's longing for love. Now, this could be someone you knew a long time ago. This is also that simplicity, simple, keeping things simple. I actually feel when you connect with this person, it's going to feel... it's destined. It feels like it's meant to be. This is someone you may have known when you were young. You may have connected when things were easy. You just connected. And it could be just the energy that this person's looking at too. Yeah, look at that. See, I see communication, fast-moving, fiery energy. Someone now feels like they're in a hurry. They feel like they need to hurry up. So I feel someone is trying to rush their way through work. Because they want to connect. And I actually feel like that's also, it's someone being very sentimental as well. Some kind of sentimental energy, but it's also because of the destiny. This is something it started some time ago when you were young. Maybe you worked together. Could have been when you were really, really young, where you just kind of got along. It really could be anything there. It's likely different for everyone, but this person now feels like they're in a hurry. They want to talk. They want to get this going. They're in a hurry to connect with love. Yeah, they've been analyzing. See, this is sometimes a person who comes across as cold, but they've analyzed this. See, they're looking at this. It has to do with communicating. It has to do with being in a hurry. They feel like they need to hurry up because now they see. And it has to do with some kind of truth, and the truth they see within themselves. Someone wants to tell you some kind of truth, something to do. If you knew this person a long time ago, they want to tell you something, okay? And they maybe have some things to do with their childhood too. But I really feel it's this person cutting things out. Okay, they're cutting things out of their life. They're confident with the decision they're about to make. They want love. But like I say, it's often someone who comes across as kind of cold and strict. See, very structured, very strict. Work, work, work. Now, it could be the way they were raised. Okay, they may have, worked for maybe a family business, or they've been working since they were young. They don't know anything else. So you can see... whoever they are, they have everything they need. Yeah, see, this is someone who feels the ship has sailed, but they're in a hurry. They feel like it's too late for love now. So they're looking into the past. This is the seeds planted in the past. Now, like I say, it could have to do where they start at work very young, maybe worked in a family business or something about their history. This is where I feel very strict, very structured. They may have had a strict parent, okay, or were brought up in a very strict way, because there's a lot of that. It feels very structured, self-discipline. But this is someone it has to do with truth. They feel like it's too late. See, they're looking into the past. They want to tell you something. I think this person, you and this person have connected. There's something about this. And I did this other reading, and some of these same energies came up. So let me pull out a couple of more cards. Tell me about this transformation this person's going through, this internal energy. See, something ended with this person, and it's thrown them into this internal energy of healing. See, healing and resting and rejuvenating, taking a break. They're shedding and releasing all this energy. They were pinned down by their thoughts because of this. So this is someone who didn't make a move. They're not moving, you see. But they're still focused on their money because they bury themselves in it, and because it makes them feel good. But it's really not serving them. So let's have a look at transformation. Yeah, there it is, the butterfly. See, look at that. Something is transforming between you and this person. Now, this could just be a self thing for yourself too. Okay, this doesn't even have to be about connecting, but I do see love here. I do see connecting. Yeah, it's an energy of forgiveness, someone forgiving themselves. Possibly too, you can see this is someone reaching for the moon. There's confusion, things that are hidden, things they don't know. This person's discovering things about themselves. They've learned something. Okay, they've learned something here through this process. Yeah, look at that. They have a lot of abundance. So something is blossoming and blooming. It's starting to grow within this person. They are somebody who wants love. So during this energy of this Cancer full moon, it's definitely very emotional. Okay, so it's an energy of just kind of going with the flow. A little self-care, self-nurturing is really important during this time. But it's also an energy of connecting with people and being more kind and compassionate, understanding how they may feel. Because I do see this Nine of Pentacles energy here twice. So we have a couple of single people who may have both gone through this. This is really interesting. I feel like some of you are going to connect with someone when you were younger. It could be any time, okay, in your youth. But it's an energy of simple, where it was just simple. It was easy. And that's what this person's looking at, like it was so easy. Why is it so complicated now, you see? And that's what this person's looking at. Yeah. That's why I feel this is someone who works a lot. They just focus on work, you know, but I feel they're lacking things in their life. Yeah, see, the passion's been ignited, waiting for the one. See, this is someone looking at, was this person actually the right person? Because it was so easy. And it doesn't have to be when you're young. It could be some time ago, okay? Any time frame here. It could be 8 years. I'm seeing 2 8s, 8 months. Yeah, I see the passion being ignited. This is someone warming up to the idea of love, about the one. So something is brewing. It's developing. And it's two of you. There's two people because we got that confirmation with the transformation twice. Something is transforming between you and this person. Now you could be both thinking of each other, reminiscing, and you're thinking of this person. And it's, you know, you started, this is someone getting ready for love again after healing too. So this is really nice energy. Yeah, there it is. The birth of something new, the Empress. See, some of you are the feminine energy. You're mastering all the elements of the queens and you've gone through a healing. Now, sometimes you get a person who comes in too fast, too strong, too fiery, and you have to put on the brakes, which is often kind of boundaries. So if you have Cancer in your chart and you are, I mean, the Empress has all these energies, but it really is about this healing and being open. Some of you are open to love here. Okay, it's about being open to it. And this is the interesting thing once you become the Empress. Oh, this is gorgeous. But it's really often for most people, it's just an energy of fertility, passion, desire. Yeah, some of you, there's a new beginning here, some sort of new beginning. So you may have connected with someone new, okay, as well here. And that's but I feel like you know this person, or you feel like you've known them forever. That energy of the Six of Cups. But I feel there's a couple people reminiscing. And now there could have been a conversation, something that was said, or this person said. This person may have been kind of cold. They may have said something, okay. Yeah, maybe things were moving too fast, too fiery. You know, it was moving too fast for them and they put on the brakes because they were going through this energy. And I've seen this in a lot of readings. And I do feel it now when I was looking at the full moons coming up, I was like, oh, there we go. That's why it keeps coming up. Let's have a look at the rest and rejuvenate. And this could be yourself too, just resting, rejuvenating. Yeah, you can see the Eight of Cups. Somebody has walked away. They've left something behind that wasn't emotionally fulfilling. It wasn't right. It just wasn't meant to be. But what's so interesting is you got this person reminiscing about this, whether it's destined, it's meant to be. Something here is meant to be. Somebody is feeling something here. Like I say, it could be yourself or the person around you or even both of you. But that Eight of Cups is someone who's searching. See, they're searching for something. They've been searching and searching. Yeah, see, searching for their Empress. Someone's looking for the Empress. This is what someone wants. They've left behind a situation that wasn't the Empress. And I think this person sees it. Whatever it is, somebody hurt this person. Okay, and that could be, like I say, it could be something to do with themselves. They worked too much. They didn't give that person enough attention. So it's an energy of forgiving themselves and letting it go. Because this is an energy of new. Passion, a new beginning, the spark. So there's some sort of spark. Okay. Now it's possible if you have connected with someone already from the past at some point, maybe through work or anything, this is what's happening, this reminiscing about a conversation, something this person said. Yeah, it looks like they rushed in and rushed out. But this is somebody here who's now thinking it through. You see, they rushed in too quickly before they thought about where they were going here, because they still weren't completely healed. See, they're only at the Knight. Now we have the King of Swords. So this is somebody here, they said something, or it was moving too fast, and they kind of ran away. Again, with that adventure, the Six of Wands. See, the signs were cautioning, but the signs that were cautioning was really more about, often it's more about ourselves. Okay? Because I do feel like this is someone who definitely was healing, but you can see they're looking for the Empress. They want somebody. They don't want to be alone. This is not someone who wants to be alone. They're looking for something new, but they're looking for that person, you know, who has all those elements. The problem is, you know, yeah, they've got, this is someone who's had to do some inner work, there's no doubt. But I can see the energy of them rushing in and out. This is someone who didn't want you to get away. Now, I wonder if when you were young, or you knew this person, you're the one that got away. Somebody may have let you get away, but they weren't ready. This is a person who definitely, if that's the case, they weren't ready. But this is something that's meant to be. See, they feel like it wasn't at some point at that time and place, but now they're seeing it different. You know, this is someone who wants something new. Look at that. You've got the Empress. This is someone who's gone through the awakening. This is often what happens, is the awakening energy, the transformation, the death of the ego, where something ends and it catapults a person into this spiritual awakening where you start to go within and see. And it's an energy of recognizing yourself, recognizing your part and why things happened. So you have an Emperor. This person's logical, but I feel as someone who came across as a little bit cold. Something they said or something that you said. Yeah, I think it's something that triggered this person. And you know what? Oh, I see what it is. Oh my goodness. Did you have a reconnection with someone that when you were young? High school, college, university, or someone you worked with? Did you have a reconciliation or some kind of reunion with this person? Did you give them something? Did you give them something, a little gift to show them that you liked them? And they may have freaked out because something was said or it was moving too fast. They rushed in without thinking and then took off in the other direction. So this person's been going through this. Now, yeah, see, this is an energy of being stable. It's about partnering up. This is somebody who actually wants a partner. They see you as a partner. But I don't know, like I say, it's either you knew them when you were young or you worked with them, maybe a first job, things like that. Did you go out with this person? There's a place. This is often a place for me where people spend money. It's a place where there's a lot of money being spent, but it's safe. It's stable. But there's something about it. It's like money. Like, did you have a date or connect? Did you give this person a gift? It has to do with a place. I feel like it has to do with a place of business, a place of work, whether it's theirs, yours, or you went someplace with this person or connected them. But it wasn't the right time. They were going through this healing. Did you give them a gift? I feel like somebody gave them a gift and this person got really emotionally overwhelmed by it. Because I feel this is someone who always kind of thought about you. So, or it's somebody who's looking at something you've given them and they got very emotional, very sentimental. So now this person's in that place thinking about whatever it is that's happened here. And they've gone through this energy. They're learning all these lessons of the kings, the emperor. We have the emperor and the empress here. This is something destined, meant to be. And this person's looking at it. Was this meant to be? Do you keep crossing paths with this person? I wonder if you keep crossing paths and you're both, maybe you weren't single at the time when you've crossed paths, or you were, But I feel at some point here, you're both single. But this person works, like they're work, work, work. Yeah, the High Priestess, see? This is somebody's habit, pattern, their lifestyle. It's their life. But I feel at some point here, it's about being on the same page. There's something about that was taught, that you talked to this person about, that they're thinking, something that was said. And they're really thinking about it right now. It has to do with your lifestyles, the way you conduct yourselves, your habits. There's something about you that's very much the same. Because this is two single people, and it has to do with being on that same page, but it also has to do with your path. I don't know if somebody was married, someone was single, the time never seemed to be right. Well, I gotta tell you, this is really interesting. Wow. I've been seeing a lot of power couple, a lot of emperor, empress, and a lot of king and queen. Actually, I've been seeing all the pairs coming together in a lot of readings. And this is why I've been doing the ones without the zodiac signs so involved, because it's energies. Because I always ask for the energy. And I'm seeing this in a lot of readings. So a lot of people are going through this energy. Tell me more about this Empress. See, this is the energy of this person searching for the Empress. Yeah, see, some sort of blessing. There was some sort of gift and some kind of communication. This is someone who feels they missed this opportunity, I feel. They rushed in and out, but now they feel confident. They've become the Emperor. They've healed. This is someone who's healed. So there's some kind of blessing with the Empress. So to be honest, I feel it's a blessing in disguise that this person has been thinking about this, or this connection. Something was said. And you can see the flowers, the blossoming, the blooming. This person's, the passion's reignited. They're feeling ready to start something. And I do feel there's definitely a physical attraction. But I don't know. It's like this person, they want to get you alone. Or they didn't want to be alone with you someplace. Maybe they took you out and you went someplace where people spent a lot of money. I mean, this is a business. It can be a restaurant. It could be gambling. Like money. It could be anywhere. But it wasn't romantic. That's what I feel. Something happened between you and they got emotionally overwhelmed. And I think they're thinking a lot about this and why. Yeah, I think this is somebody who's maybe harbored some feelings for a long time, but they've been through a lot. They've been on this journey with that Six of Wands, the path, the journey this person's been on in their love life, and they're now looking at this. Let me pull out. Tell me about this Emperor and their journey. What is the journey? This is the journey between the Emperor and the Empress. So this is something that has... It's the path you've both been on. And it's almost like, because I seen that energy, that freedom energy, which is the Six of Wands, the Star, releasing things that no longer serve. Someone needs to release maybe something from a past relationship. So there may have been a blessing in disguise. Because if you would have come towards this person at that time, this may not have been in your best interest at that time. Because there's something to do with the timing of this. They weren't healed. So it's actually a blessing in disguise. Just like it popped into my head. I should have stuck with it. I know. Like, I should know better. And that's what I feel. Yeah. You see, it was a blessing in disguise. And what's so interesting is this person has healed. And now I feel like you're going to come together with this person. I feel like both of you are just reminiscing about maybe a date or something. You came together, or you had dinner, or it could be school, or you worked together. You're thinking about conversations and things that happened. So tell me about the Emperor. What does this Emperor want? What are their intentions? Yeah, wisdom. They're trusting their inner... See, they've learned something. Their inner wisdom, their inner knowing. See, this is someone who just knows. They just know there's something that's meant to be. They just know. And I do feel that whatever they've left behind was not meant to be. I think this person's quite spiritual, but you can see the 5. There's been some challenges, obstacles. They've learned a lot. This is the Emperor overcoming a lot of challenges, but they're coming out of this wiser. You see the book. This has to do with being an open book. This person wasn't an open book. Okay? They weren't an open book because they were healing. They were closed off with that 9 of Cups. They came in with a mask on. Now, as soon as I said that to myself, the mask, this is where I think this person became emotionally overwhelmed, but yet the King of Swords was out. So inside, this person was overwhelmed emotionally by something. Yeah, that they didn't let you know. Their pride or ego got in the way. They wouldn't let you know. But look at that wisdom. Were you with this person young? Did you break up? Did you go your separate paths? Because I see 2 journeys. This is really interesting. But the wisdom, though, they've learned a lot. They're wiser. Yeah, see, spiritual union. This person knows. There's something going on between this. Something that's meant to be. I don't know. Do you keep crossing paths with this person? Because often this is what happens with people who have that spiritual union. You keep crossing paths, but the time's never right. One of you is either in a relationship because you're not on the same page, but a lot of it too is this person's habits, lifestyle, this work. They're burying themselves in work because they're lacking. This is someone who's been searching for you. Not even knowing it, to be honest. They don't even know it, but that's what they've been searching for, is that Empress energy. So whatever happened, it didn't happen at that time, at some point, because it wasn't meant to be there. This person had more to learn. This is an energy of someone who has more to learn before they come and connect with that spiritual union. This is the path of 2 people coming together here. So let's have a look at that, the union here. Yeah, see, this is someone curious. There's something this person still needed to learn. They needed to learn some lessons. They needed to learn things. That's my curiosity card. But with this energy, this is somebody who wasn't ready. They had more to learn. And that more to learn was more to learn about self. And that's a lot about that self-care. This Cancer energy is going to throw this person into it. Okay? So very interesting. But yeah, see, they're looking for clarity. They're thinking about this. This is also someone that's about thinking before they speak, choosing their words wisely. So to be honest with this, they're gaining some kind of clarity and insight into what was spoken and why it made them so emotional, which they hid it. They came across as cold. They likely want to clear something up with this, but a lot of this is themselves. Okay? Yeah, they're looking at this. I'm telling you, and I think this is someone who's been maybe reading, researching, learning self-help books, or just, maybe on the internet reading stuff, because there's something about this person where they feel this destiny. It's a 10. See, something that wasn't meant to be is what is actually bringing the 2 of you together. So there's blessings underneath this. This is insane. Yeah, see, a cycle, windfall, and there's that, there's this gambling, so it's like a gamble. I don't know why that popped into my head, but this is often a place where people spend a lot of money. It's generally a safe place, It's not very family oriented, but another thing about this is it's a feeling like home. This is about partnering up, someone that they want. It feels like home. But you can see, and I don't know if this person gambles a lot or they do things to fulfill that desire, but it's a cycle ending, a windfall of abundance. There's some kind of good luck. See, it's a situation where you're going to come together, and it's almost like, even though you may have had a date, they were kind of cold, they got emotionally overwhelmed, or some kind of connection where you connected at some place. And it's almost good luck that you didn't connect at that time because they weren't ready. This person's now ready because they are the Emperor. But this is the energy of that introspection. They're looking for clarity. See, choosing their words wisely. There's something this person still needed to learn so things would go in their favor, and they have, because now we have, see, it's telling us they're now the King of Swords. They're confident about choices, decision. This isn't very confident at that point. They needed to know more. I feel this person was curious. They wanted to know more, but they got emotionally overwhelmed. And I do feel they put on the brakes and kind of changed their mind. They felt it wouldn't go in their favor, or it wasn't in their best interest. But now they see something different here. It just was the timing. The timing wasn't right. But it actually was just right because they needed to heal. They needed something more to learn. Look at that. Yeah, this person wants to come together. See, it's planting the seed to build the foundation. This person wants to communicate with you. They want to come together. Yeah, look at that. They want to connect, but it's connecting emotionally, sharing their innermost selves, being an open book. This is somebody who's strict. They have structure, self-discipline. And I do think it's how they were raised. Okay? Yeah, there's going to be a conversation, the two of you, but you're going to see eye to eye. There's going to be some kind of understanding here. And this is where it goes in both of your favor. See, now this is working. It's the time is right for both of you. Now, like I say, they were either healing from a relationship. Some of you, they may have actually been in a marriage or a committed relationship. Tell me about this Two of Cups. And we'll wrap this up. Very long. Sorry it's long, these readings. I have to stop and think. Yeah. See, they're reflecting, reminiscing and reflecting on their past. What happened, how things played out, and now how you're going to come together. That leap of faith. They do feel a little bit like a fool. So they need to release that. Okay? But this person's going to go for it. It's an energy of feeling confident, pushing through any of that fear. See, they're going from the Fool to the Knight of Wands. They're feeling confident. But this is also, some of you, there's different people here too. You've had someone they came in for that passion. They were enthusiastic, they were going for it, and they were in a hurry. And they may have run away, and then they come back again. Definitely some Sag energy. So anyone who has Cancer and Sag in their chart's probably going to be affected, because Sagittarius is being affected because they're not always the best at connecting emotionally. They don't often even need a lot of that in their life until they realize that they need it and don't have it. This is the thing. But yeah, I think we got a person who's definitely leveling up here. So pretty interesting. This is a person who feels like they're in a hurry. They need to hurry up. This is that hurry energy that I've been seeing in the last week or two's readings. It's just building. And it's always there a little bit, but it's really, there's been like 2-3 cards in a row, all hurry, hurry, hurry. Let's get a move on here. See, someone at a crossroads. See, it's about taking something to the next level, their life path. This is what I said. If you keep crossing paths with this person, you just end up being at the right place at the right time. And it seems to happen. Or the timing is never right, but yet you keep coming together. It's an energy of this is destined to happen at the right time. So I feel this person's looking at all this energy. The path they were on, they're reflecting on it. And I've been telling you this in readings. It's telling you to look at it. Don't just look at a reading at all the direct energy. Yes, they like me. No, they don't. They're going to talk to me. You have to look at all those little things, because that's also part of the kindness, compassion. Okay, feeling more compassionate towards somebody, you see. So I don't know. I feel they weren't. This person, whoever you're dealing with, they weren't. And during this next while, right up until that full moon, I feel this person's going to come towards you. You're going to either run into this person and cross paths with them, but this is where the timing is right. The timing is now. See, this person wants this. They want to come in, and they want this to get going. But they also know it's going to happen when it's meant to happen. It's destiny that you're going to connect. And you're going to go down, have this new cycle with this person. You're going to take this to the next level, but it's your paths crossing. You see, you keep crossing paths, but nothing happens. Because you're both, it's like you both been on your own separate journey. And the reason why I say that is because the adventure to me is like the Six of Wands. Someone who's full of adventure, they're hard to pin down. They're just footloose and fancy free. But all they do is work, and they're single. They always put on the brakes. When it's time to connect in any other way, they like to be free. But this person's not that free, because all they do is work. They've actually, it's like a self-imposed trap. This is another card that I see as that freedom, reaching for the stars, being vulnerable. They don't want to be vulnerable, but this person's going to be. Okay? That's what they're learning. I wouldn't doubt if this person's reading self-help books or they're just sourcing out information. I almost feel like it, but this is a spiritual journey. And this is a spiritual connection. And you're going to cross paths again if you've come apart. Because it's like you went your separate ways, but you always seem to come back together. You always seem to come back together. And it's not like coming back together in a normal way. It's like you just happen to be in the right same place. But so far, every time, the timing hasn't been right. Now the time is right. Now's the time for this person to act, and they know it, so they're in a hurry. Okay? They want to take this to another level. I feel like you connected with someone that never went to the next level. I don't know, maybe you never kissed, you never had an actual real date, or it never went anywhere. Because I'm seeing youthful energy, very youthful, young, where you're off on your own journeys. You just want to be free. But now this person, you can see all the things they're letting go so they can have what it is that they want. Yeah, you got, and there's that King of Wands energy. See, it's all connected with the Empress. As anybody, it doesn't matter who it is, they're learning all the lessons of the kings. Everything they could ever want. They have everything, but they don't have love. And this is the thing. They're at that time in their life. This is what they want. Tell me more. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, see, they were stuck, stubborn, protecting their money, or just not budging and not ready. Often it's a person who keeps things close to their chest. They don't say a lot. They're very careful what they say. But it's often someone who keeps themselves stuck, and that's what they're realizing. They've been keeping themselves stuck. There it is, lessons being learned. See, it's someone who often moves on to avoid a disaster. But you can see they've learned some lessons. They've learned a lot of lessons here. Now see, this is the lesson they needed to learn, to put the shoe on the other foot, to stop and look about how the other person feels in their relationships. And this is why I feel they came apart from somebody. Because they didn't give them enough attention. They focused all their attention on work. And the other person moved on, is what I feel. You know, but I feel that it was one of those relationships too, where, because I did sense an energy of that other person. That person also went through their own transformation and change themselves. See, this is somebody who was blossoming. They were getting ready to focus on their own financial future. So it's two people went their separate ways, so two people can come together. It was meant to be this way. This person needed to learn this lesson. They needed to learn this. They needed to learn to see the introspection going within. They now see what they never seen before. But your paths keep crossing for a reason. And you're going to connect. They're coming in. They're going to be bold too. They're going to take that leap of faith. They're going to take a risk. Yeah, they're going to ask you out. They want to talk and communicate. It's just going to take them, I would say, between now and that. I mean, I did see in the other reading I did earlier, the Lion's Gate. So it could even, this person could go through all this energy and then just wait for the right time, which could be that Lion's Gate, which is very much a Leo energy. And I do see some of that here. So it's just, it popped into my head. There you go. This is somebody who's ready for love. See, they're mastering all their feelings and emotions. They're learning to be more kind and compassionate. Okay? But I feel, as far as yourself, I feel this is going to be easy. It's going to be simple. This isn't going to be complicated, because we got two people who are ready. We have an Emperor and an Empress. You're just going to come together. And, you know, like I say, it's meant to be. Whoever they were with wasn't meant to be. I feel like you've always meant to be together. But like I say, you were young. You likely, or you were working, or you're off on your own path. You're free. You're just in an energy of free and single, not ready to get pinned down, and you could be coming together. So do take care. Okay, pay attention to the signs and the signals in the next while. Okay? And I do feel if you connected with this person at some point, they got triggered by something. And what they said may have come across as cold. Okay? So I do think they've learned the lesson of looking at how other people feel. Putting the shoe on the other foot. How, being able to go, why did I say that? That was really cold. It was cruel. It wasn't the right thing to say. I don't know if it was cruel, but it was cold. It was sharp. But it wasn't really meant to hurt. It's just somebody who they were just very blunt about it. And I do feel when this person had to do it, they actually felt very emotional inside. They're just not showing it. Now, whether it was a phone call, a text message, or whatever happened, but I still feel there was an event where this person got very emotional. I don't know if you were reminiscing, you were someplace talking and reminiscing, or other people were, and something made this person emotional, and I don't think you've seen it, or I don't think you've seen it. Okay, so keep your eyes open, pay attention to the signs. Okay, it all looks really good, and we'll see you soon.